In a fast-paced and ever-changing world, where values are often overlooked and kindness seems rare, there remains a quiet presence, unnoticed by many, yet deeply felt. Every day, a teacher walks into the classroom carrying more than a lesson plan. They carry hope, care, and the quiet courage to make a difference. Most classrooms start with a lesson, but in some, the day begins with a simple, sincere prayer. In a world overflowing with noise and distractions, one teacher chooses to lead with faith, kindness, and a heart full of hope. With every word and every act of care, they become part of God's beautiful work in forming better, more compassionate people. Every morning, children arrive ready to learn, carrying more than just school supplies. They carry hope. In this quiet classroom, lessons unfold not only from books, but from the heart. They're taught to be kind, to be honest, and to lift each other up. It's a place where values take root and grow alongside knowledge. To most, they may seem like just another face in the crowd, but in God's eyes, they are chosen, crafted with purpose to lead with integrity and love. Their words, their patience, their quiet guidance leave lasting marks on young hearts. They are living reminders that teaching is a sacred and beautiful calling. In moments when others might lose patience, they stay grounded, turning chaos into calm, anger into understanding, and restlessness into reflection. Their classroom isn't just a place to learn, it's a space of quiet strength. They don't lead with fear, but with gentleness. By living the value they teach, they show students that peace isn't just something you talk about, it's something you choose every day. In life's toughest moments, the GMRC teachers stand strong, not from power, but from deep faith. With quiet belief, she becomes a guiding light for students who feel lost. More than teaching right from wrong, she shows them how to rise again. And when they're afraid or feel like they failed, she gently reminds them there is always hope.
GMRC teachers are more than just a role. They are steady pillars of faith, hope, and peace. They may not always appear in headlines or always be praised, but they leave a lasting footprints that shape the lives of every student. Their work is quiet, but its impact echoes forever. They are not just as an educator, they are a comfort, a guide, and a God's masterpieces, nurturing the soul of the future. So, how does your faith influence your approach to teaching GMRC? And how do you see yourself as a reflection of God's design?
Okay, thank you for that question. So faith has been really my go-to, my very roots of my values. No? So as the master teacher himself, no, Jesus Christ, I have learned that it is very, very essential to be kind and of course loving to your students, because students, as they are all very unruly, and it really takes patience, love, and kindness. Those things I've learned them from my faith, of course, no, and that's the very essence of having faith. You are embedded on one's belief, your faith. So you'll not be away from that. You will not be away from your values. So wherever you are, wherever you may be, whatever the people or the students that you will face, they have their own values, but you will also be rooted to yours. So you will not go away from that. So that's it.
So the last one, what are the values you teach to your student as God's masterpiece?
Okay, it's very important, not just, it's a golden rule stated in Bible, love your enemy as yourself. It's a very important rule, but just as of the moment, the interviewees just waited for about 18 minutes because I was still in the guidance office, and it happened that one of my students, there are two groups. They were actually fighting, and it is really important for us teachers now to have compassion to its side, because they have their own there are two sides of the story. You really have to understand which one started the fight and which one got only affected, no? But in the end, you really have to think which one will end it and how they will end it, and it must always end with the idea that they will never repeat it again. That whatever they do, they must do it with love, and they must take care of each other as they would take care for themselves, because we do not want the bad things to happen to other people, no? And that bad thing would happen to us because it's as no as the very word itself, it's bad, it's not good. So as much as possible, it's rooted in the word love. So love your neighbors as yourself. So that's the very essence.
Thank you, sir.